We stone. We stone. We streaming. We streaming. We stone. We stone. We streaming. We streaming. Can't do this motherfucker like yeah. Yeah. All my niggas in the chat and we also hot. It's fun. Stone, stone, stream, 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 stone, stone, stream, stone, 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 stream, stream, stone. All my niggas in the chat and we like hot. It's fun. All my niggas gon' get that shit and roll. Yeah. We stone, we stone, we streaming and streaming. We stone, we stone and streaming. Yeah, get into the money, gotta get into the bag like yeah, yeah. Roll up, let him motherfucker breathe like yeah, yeah. All my niggas in the chat, they hot as fuck. Yeah, get into the bag, get into the bag like yeah. All my niggas we stone the streaming. All my niggas we get into the cheesing. All my niggas we breathing. Ain't gon' stop going to stop breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. We streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming.
Yo, what it do?
Okay, you sound a little slightly muffled. Like,
What about now?
oh, you sound great. That was worlds better.
What it do? It's your boy Righteous Ain't Playing, aka Stone and Streaming Clips. What's good?
AKA 10 Pack Tannerino. I'm sorry, Tanner. Not Tannerino. Tanner. And like Pip say, if y'all got Old Miller, you better pop them. Motherfucker super stinking.
Yeah, man. You know how that shit go, man. You
How does
already
it go?
know.
How does it go? I don't know.
Well,
No, it's fucking with you. 10 Pack Tanner. Okay.
All right, man. How's that sounding?
Even better. Sounds like you're about to record Rain again, nigga.
Rain. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, nigga. Hey, Pip say, who was that old man? Who was that old man?
David Ruffin. Actually, I don't know who that is. Let me not attribute that song to the wrong motherfucker, but
That motherfucker say, oh yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, man. I be listening to all the versions, man. I got one version where like I strip out like all the instruments and shit. Like that shit's more bare bones. I got a bunch of different versions, man. I fuck around with them.
Yeah. I should play it for the people now because I never played it for them. I cheated and played it at the end of my own show to gauge the reaction. And the first comment I got was, "Hey man, who's that old motherfucking man?" I said, "Oh,
yeah, I think they probably heard it." What up, chat, man? What up, Eno? What up, Piff, Django, Cloudy Days? What up to y'all? Hey, look, man, you feel free to play it, man. You know I ain't ashamed.
Oh
of it.
yeah.
It's definitely different from the original, though.
We'll play it at the end.
It has like a different feeling, man. Sure.
We'll play it at the end and then right before and then play the other. Because everybody always be wanting us to play the shit twice anyway. So we'll play this at the end, like doing our closing shits maybe, and then play the actual outro. Because I don't know, they slightly different, but I like the new one myself. I do. Because, I like goofy shit. And I just think that, man, at the end, oh, yeah. That shit is perfect to end the song, though, to me.
Yeah, man. For sure, man.
That
Charlie
nigga don't stop.
dope one with what's his name? Damn, I can't even remember the young nigga name, man. Don Toliver.
Shout out to Guwap and motherfucking Gangster Grills, boy. Yo, that new Gucci with drama, that motherfucker's nice. Calls himself the GOAT.
Django says, "Is it better than the Murder Love ballad?"
Nah, I don't think it's many songs that are better than that.
Nah, man. Hey, look, I'll be honest with you. Nigga was just in that motherfucker high. Nigga probably a million dabs deep. Nigga had the vocals on that motherfucking nigga just nigga having a great time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like that be the thing about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can never be like an actual artist.
Hey, and look,
because I enjoy being creative.
I be playing all your shit on my show because you don't be wanting me to play it on here. So I just, when you can't stop me on my show, I play all that shit. I ain't even played this for him yet. I ain't even played that for him yet, and they will play that Tuesday. That shit. This, hey man, you done did.
Lunchtime.
Oh man, that shit is so
Lunchtime.
funny. Oh my god.
Not me, nigga.
Hold on, but the beat changed.
Hey, now that shit was a parody, but that shit ended up being like kind of tight too. You know what I'm saying? Which is funny about that shit to me. Man, play that shit, man, because that shit hard. That shit hard.
Hold on, but the beat changed. But not me, nigga.
Give him something. Give him a little lunch line, man.
But not me, nigga. While we're enjoying this tune, I will be loading up. I don't have rosin. I do have some Boba Fett resin. We'll be loading up here in a second. It's not rosin, but it's resin.
Trying to get my racks up. To the maximum. To the maxi.
To the maxi, nigga.
Maxi, man. You ever been to the max?
To the maximum.
Trying to get my racks up. To the maximum.
Launch line.
To the maximum. I'm stacking them. Trying to get my racks up. I gotta turn on my head. To the maximum. You know, to the maximum. To me getting tight. You know what I'm saying? But ball out when it's crunch time. Ball out when it's lunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's a lunch line. Lunch line. Lunch line.
I'm hungry.
Ball out when it's crunch time. Ball out when it's lunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's a lunch line. Lunch line. Lunch line. The beef fucked around, changed up. Not me, nigga.
Not you?
Not me, nigga. Not me. Not me, nigga. Beef fucked around and changed up. But not me, nigga.
We gotta take a hit up the day after this.
Car look like a moon ring. Watch how the colors change.
Whoosh.
Just through passion, nigga. Car look like a moon ring. Watch how the colors change. Swoosh. Ooh, like your bitch ass. Get the fuck out the way. No, we gon' hog the lane. Hog the lane, nigga.
What?
Hog the lane, nigga. Yeah, we gon' hog the lane.
What?
Get the fuck out the way. No, we gon' hog the lane. Hog the lane, nigga. Hog the lane.
Hog the lane, nigga.
Hog the lane, nigga. Oh, you think we tryna fight? Got a couple sticks of dynamite. What fuck around with me today? Ain't gon' see you tonight. Yeah, you gon' ruin your life. Yeah. You ain't even hit shit. No. Fuck around and die today. Yeah. Bitch, I meant that shit. Came with the kill zone.
Did you mean it?
Kill on. That's how that shit made me feel up. Yeah, put it through you like a field goal. Real
Yeah.
smart. End zone. Yeah. I'm an end home. Bury the body in the end zone. Oh man. What up, Pep Hunter? Jurassic.
Oh man.
Hey, look, man.
I don't know. You just got a little crazy on that song. I do like it, dog. Hey, and what's funny? What's up?
Jurassic.
Yeah. Jurassic. Oh my God, Jurassic P at that. Hey, and you know what? You know what Django thought? The first thing I thought, nigga, when I heard this song, lunch line. Lunch line.
Hey, look, man. Ball out when it's lunchtime. Ball out when it's crunch time. You know
know what I'm saying?
Lunch
Yeah,
line.
nigga, it's a lunch line.
Lunch line.
You know what I'm saying?
Lunch line.
Come on.
Hold on.
Y'all don't never treat yourself to a nice lunch.
Hey, that shit. Hey, but hey, if don't nobody else be bumping that shit, I be actually listening to that shit in my spare time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I put that shit on at work too.
That shit funny, man. You know, the thing for me, like I said, man, I just be liking to get in there and be creative and make some shit, man, that I know ain't nobody else in the world gonna make.
Hey, none of your two songs sound the same, man. That's what's crazy. None of them. No two songs sound alike, nigga. Nigga, I don't know. Does this nigga he screaming rap? Nope. That nigga's lyrical rap? Nope. Nigga's parody rap? Nope. The fuck is he? And I've been trying to figure that out myself. I've been trying to figure that out for a few years now. I don't know what he is.
Man, you know the one song you like, but you don't like the end of that bitch. What's that shit?
What the beat actually changed, nigga?
Nah, the Lower Marion shit.
Mm-hmm.
Lower Marion, that shit that you don't like. Hey, look, I got a whole nother version of that shit, man. Hey, I actually think that shit actually sound like, oh man, this shit could, nigga, this shit sound like it could be on like NBA 2K or some shit. You know
That's actually what I played at work. You already know.
Yeah, that version too slow. I got a whole nother version of that shit.
Let's see. I ain't even asked what's up. I got to talking about that song. Got to doing some shit. Week 9, although I got some shit that look like it's been it's been the most varying grow ever. I got some shit. I got 2 plants that was actually done at 8 and that same phenotype. I got one that looked like the same strain, not phenotype. I got one that looked like it's gonna be done at 9, and one of them motherfuckers look like it's gonna be done in 10. Unless that bitch speed up or do something amazing this week. So it's just crazy because the fruit punch runch that I used was actually 8 weeks, legit. So this shit the first 2 might have pulled something from that, maybe. Everything else go 9 for real. I got one other plant that looked like it could go 10, but everything else looked like, regular. The CC is getting knobby, getting them little knuckles / foxtails, but my heat was a little much this round for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna grow this shit again to see if it's still knobby, all of that shit, see what happened. The thick knobs I don't care about. It be the little thin ones that you can cut off that I don't like. So we'll check that out. I'm pretty sure I have a show Tuesday unless I pick up at work. I'm trying to do some extra shit, so we'll see. But I should have a show. This resin, not rosin, but resin is Boba Fett. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. I'm gonna be fucked up for real, like in a minute. Man, look, real story. It's only been one plant that I took longer than 9 weeks. And I took that plant like 12 or 13 weeks. And it was a big ass brand. That's what made me hate blueberry.
What, you feel like because you took it early?
Man, if like 12 and a half weeks is early, then whatever. I don't want to grow that shit no more at all. That was the one time where I had the harvest where I got some old ass pictures on Instagram. But what's up, D-Line? They had big ass buds that was bigger. I had it next to the remote control of the TV. It was big as a motherfucker. Big brand though.
Hey, look, man. Every time I be thinking about D-Line, man, I got a funny story about D-Line, but that shit, not in a bad way. That shit just be funny and shit. What up, I am Green Giant? What up, Green Giant? What up? What up? What up?
Man, that was the first and last experience I ever wanted with blueberry, bro. I had got them from Rita Kiss. I don't know if anybody remember him from before. He did a lot of giveaways and shit, man. I wonder what happened to dude. This was cool, actually. That's why I try to do a lot of giveaways, bro. Because in the beginning, when I first
That's how the
started
shit
growing,
was.
that was the only way I could get my shit in under like fucking a month and a half. Because I didn't fuck with choice and none of that. So giveaways was like gonna come way quicker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, anyway, I sent that shit out. I sent that shit out the same day. You should. I put the tracking and shit in there. It said you should get it Monday. You know, I really don't fuck around with shipping. I did forget the day that I said though, so it took me an extra day. But I just don't like. Cause one thing that killed me, like guys, when you order shit, and it's just a caveat for me, and it ain't no person in particular. It be everybody. And man, in just my opinion, I feel like when you order some shit, you should already have your tracking number. Like that should come with the fucking invoice. You know what I'm saying? I've seen multiple occasions that people have ordered from multiple people, and I'm talking about all over the gram and everything, where they just is saying this and that, but it's like they still order anyway because it don't matter. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that should be crazy. That should be crazy. You know the thing I hate, even if you order something completely different, and it'd be like your tracking just says awaiting delivery to the post office, and that shit just be saying that shit for days and days and days. Like that shit crazy. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I've said this shit before, and I meant this shit when I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't lying. If it's a giveaway, man, I'm taking my sweet ass time. You know what I'm saying? If it's a giveaway, if it's like, hey man, I'm doing free CC like a couple months back, man, I gave away free CC, man. Hey, look, man, I did this
Boy,
shit for a
y'all
whole
got in on that. Good
man.
God.
I did the shit for a month long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that I'm going to the post office every single day? No, I'm not. I'm just not. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But when you order from fygspray.com, or if you were to order from chosenchoice.net, I can assure you, your shit is probably going out, if not the same day, the very next day. You know? And, you know, I'm one of them people, man. Like, I most definitely try to get people they tracking and shit. I was under the impression at first that my website would just send the tracking information once you fulfill the order. You know what I mean? Because I update all the orders with the tracking information. But matter of fact, I just order the shit, the actual shipping shit directly from my website, and then I don't even have to. You know what I mean? So
I wish I would have did that. So I ain't even gotta wait in the post office. I didn't do that. I still gotta wait in line, but I do it because man, I first of all I smoke a lot of weed, so I just want to get that shit out of my hands. I want to get that shit out the fucking hands, and we'll go from there. Appreciate that, D-Line. I want to get that shit all the lane.
all the way to the post office.
Boy. Hey man, that song, dog. See, now y'all know I've been hearing this shit inside my head for like years, dog. Y'all don't know this. These songs are old as shit. So man, I be saying that shit all the time, Django. We be talking, I be like, hold the lane, nigga. Hold on. Oh man, I asked this nigga, did you change? Cause the beat did. For years, dog. Hey, but it's even funnier if y'all heard them. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard a producer make a song, because I had not heard any producer made a song. So it's funny when you heard a nigga land background ad libs and shit. And
Man, hey, look, not only that, nigga, just even making the beat, the shit be funny. Nigga be like, no, no.
I was like, man, look,
like,
that's shitty. Nope.
Like, I can remember when I was making, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a great example. The new version, or not even the new version, the most up-to-date version of Rain with all the extra, like the extra soul samples of this shit. Like when I was making that shit, this nigga be like, nah, man, you are fucking up. You fucking up a good product, man. Like I remember this nigga, like the way the nigga would say it would make you feel like the nigga got you jacked up on the. You fucking up the product, man. Like damn, calm down, homie. I know what I'm doing. Or be making some shit, because you can only hear it over the phone. A motherfucker be like, fuck. What was the one shit I was doing?
I'm like, man, nah, that ain't it, dog. That is not. I'm like, dog, that ain't. Man, can't you knock that shit off, dog? Can you do something else? That's all I'm hearing, nigga.
No, what was the one? Hey, Cookies on Camelback.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, look, I don't even got that song. If I had that song, hey dog, can y'all imagine being on the phone with somebody and this is all you hear? Cookies on Camelback. 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 I'm like, dog. And then when this motherfucker shows you the picture of the fucking cookie on this motherfucking mule or whatever the fuck it was supposed to be, it looked like a second grader drew that bitch. Oh my god,
Hey,
yeah.
hold up. I think I actually got that
wish,
picture somewhere. Hold on.
man, if you show that motherfucking picture, dog, I wish I could just see, look. This how I came up with the concept of doing the podcast because he be doing dumb shit like that all the time. So I'm like, dog, it would be so fire if we had a podcast of just motherfuckers listening to the dumb shit that we say, like day in and day out. But then it turned into news and topics and shit, which we do have topics, by the way. Some shit we will talk about. But if y'all would have seen that fucking special kid ass cookie, and man, look, dog, guys, if he bring this picture of this fucking cookie on this fucking llama or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, if he actually bring this picture back and this guy has actually moved, that means he took the necessary preparations to actually bring this picture with him to this new house, and I can't understand that. But man, if he just the fact that he brought the picture with him is just ridiculous, right? So that's what I was seeing in my head every time this cat was recording that song. Yeah, man, a llama, an alpaca. That motherfucker looked like everything but a camel.
Hey, look, man, y'all better stop hating, man. The nigga was trying, man. See, that be the thing. Like, I don't outsource. You know what I'm saying? And when I do, the shit do come out dope. Hey, man, you help me get the damn FYG, man. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker look like cookies on donkey back.
What the hell?
Bro, first of all, the fact that you brought that, you took special care to move that fucking picture with you. Because if you didn't put that, hey, look, if you didn't put that sign on that motherfucker, they didn't know what that bitch was. What the fuck is that? I'll read the sign. It's a cookie or Camelback.
But this nigga oatmeal raisin cookie.
That nigga got the measles, nigga.
That nigga got leprosy. That nigga got a hat on. Look at that nigga mouth.
What is wrong with you, dog? What is wrong with you? Hey, Pip, your son. Why is the camera big as the car? What kind of camera is that? Dog. Why is the camel big as the car? That's all I want to know. That bitch is a dinosaur camel.
You remember? You remember? I did a motherfucking promo. I did a promo. It was like a news report. It was like a news report. It was like, oh my god, there appears to be a cookie riding on a camel.
And that's what the people seen on the screen was that.
This is what they saw. Look at that nigga head. Look at the camera head. What's going on with that nigga mouth? Why that shit pointy?
What? The fuck?
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Now here's the thing. What's up, Sci-Fi? Hey, look. Here's the problem. Why did you take special care to move that fucking picture with you? Like,
look,
how the fuck did that even make?
Look. Listen.
No,
look at the. Listen, I'm gonna explain it. Look at the emotion it just evoked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what would I not want this in my life? Look at the cactus. That motherfucker thorny as shit, and he flexing.
Why it look like the cactus is gonna body slam a car, dog?
Man, what kind of sun is that, man? That's the Arizona sun. That shit look like a flower. That nigga got curved ass edges and shit. Big ass mountains in the back. Look like pyramids.
Oh man, this is a terrible day for you to do this because I've just been doing these dabs and that is just the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Listen, man, Stone is streaming clips. Hey, look, if you watching the show, you already know this is clipped up.
What's up, Rock Chemistry? That motherfucker is a cookie on a motherfucking dinosaur camel.
That shit is
that fucking face, nigga. That face, nigga. What is with his mouth, nigga? That's crazy. That is crazy work, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, look, man. First Drain. Look, man. I made the song. Nigga, I made the fucking artwork, and I made this strain.
That's what I'm saying.
All that house, man. All that house. Hey, look, man. Let this be, a sign or an example that sometimes, man, you just have to outsource. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you can't do something, at least try it.
Hey, you know what?
Nigga said on a camel spider. Oh shit! What up, Raw Chemistry? Now?
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Which brings me to not even the first topic, but it's a mini topic. I ain't got no banner for it, but I was gonna ask this. Hey man, especially since Raw Chemistry here too. This is a question for everybody because everybody these days really has crossed one thing or has thought about crossing something or working towards it or accidentally crossed something. We know how this nigga names his strains, but how do y'all name y'all strains? Like what determines how is it? First of all, for y'all, what determines how y'all?
Hold on, man. You don't even know how I name this. That was the first thing you should have asked me. Hey, man, how did
you made the song first?
No. See, look, this is what was happening, right? I was naming all the strains after streets. So remember, there was a street, Van Buren, Baseline Road, Indian School Road. The next road after Indian School Road is Camelback Road. And the strain that I was working was French Cookies. And I believe that strain, I gotta go back and look. Don't quote me, but I think that's okay. French Cookies times Mac, if I'm not mistaken. So, cookies on Camelback. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came up with that name. But that's
I'm so glad you didn't put it. Hey, I'm so glad you didn't put a female cookie out there with a Mac.
Yeah, I don't think I could have drew that. I damn near didn't draw this.
God. That would have had to be a stick figure picture. Mm-hmm. So is that always? Because that's kind of something similar with. I know that's something similar that I did with one of my lines. I named it after shit in my city with one of my lines. Now, for your stuff, hey man, I really think he do. He is so proud of that motherfucker. He proud of that bitch. It made it with him and everything. He personally folded that bitch up, put it in his pocket on the move. And hey y'all, I swear to God, I think he had it on the refrigerator. I swear to God, I swear he had that on the refrigerator. But look, we know you got other strains. We got the CC, right? You got the Tommy Gun Honey Bun. You got the Old Miller. So what was when you came up with okay, I'm gonna put on for Arizona. Was it at that point you decided that okay, everything that I do is gonna be based around Arizona? In some shape, fashion, or form. It don't have to necessarily be a street, but it'll all be Arizona based.
Yeah, more specifically based around Phoenix, right? Because when I came out here, I felt like Cali was the biggest presence, right? And even though I'm not from Arizona or Phoenix, hey man, how do you get people to try to garner the support for the strains outside of the shit being, good? You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, people don't really know you. Well, shit, you people should be invested in your city. If somebody like yourself, everything is St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis. I'm St. Louis. nigga, and after that, Missouri, and then St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis. So that was my whole thing.
What up,
Was
True?
that was my whole thing was to try to put on and help establish, because I wasn't a part of it, but just help establish a larger weed culture here in the area. So damn near everything that I was doing, except for the last 2 strains that I released, most of them shits are based around Phoenix and Arizona. You know what I mean? The last 2 that I released was Tommy Gun, Honey Bun, and Lasagna. Those the only 2 that I have released that didn't have anything to do with Arizona. You know what I mean?
Okay. Piff says, and I'll answer this too, and then I'll answer my own question. Piff says, do you name something before growing it out? I could actually answer that for both of us, and that would be yes. That don't mean everything though. For me, when I first started, I wanted to name similar to you, what you was doing. I wanted to name the strains after St. Louis shit. Yep. Hey, that is true.
Oh shit! Cookie on Tootsie Roll. Turtle's back.
Gonna get you 100 back.
Yeah.
He saying he ain't doing flour.
Cookity.
No, I wanted to. When I first started, I wanted to have shit based on my city, just like you. And I'm like, all right. The first thing I named was gooey butter cake, because that's what St. Louis was known for. Well, like I said earlier, before I asked y'all this question, everybody is breeding, and everybody got a cross, and even everybody named a cut of something or whatever. So it was like 2 or 3 people that was already naming something gooey butter cake. So then I went with gooey butter cookie, right? As well. So after that, I didn't use that shit no more. I tried to get far away from that shit because I didn't want anything to do with anybody else strange. So that's when I went to the highways, the I-70, the I-55, the 170. You know what I'm saying? I-45. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you dab for real too. That nigga burn up dabs. Them motherfucker gone. But no, that's why I got it from that, right? And then after that, I started just naming strains. I like to, it's gonna sound weird too. I like to name strains after like people or like shit that I did when I was little, right? I try to stay away from the food names because like a lot of people do that, like, and I get why, because it's very appetizing. If you hear something called strawberry shortcake, of course you're gonna want to smoke that more than something called Megatron. Like, yeah, I'll take that strawberry shortcake. Megatron, I don't know what the fuck that is. That sounds like a lot of metal. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like in my mind, I name stuff the shit that I like from when I was a kid. Now, 2 reasons.
Metal. The fuck?
2 reasons. 1.
Yeah, hit the button on yourself, nigga. Yeah, do it, nigga.
What the hell?
What?
The fuck?
Yeah, this weed tastes like metallurgy.
Right. It tastes like it can transform into something. But nah, I started naming shit after people, shows, shit I thought was cool, parodies. Gary Coleman came from Gary Payton because it's like, oh, Gary Payton, huh? Okay. I felt like, and this really was the intention at the time, oh man, I'm gonna name something. I'm gonna have a Gary that's better than Gary Payton. Now, when people said that, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck ever, because everybody love that shit. But I name shit after TV shows a lot. It's my thing usually. Cartoons or TV shows usually, because that's the cool shit. Plus, it don't gotta taste like nothing, right? It could taste like whatever. I would like the end user to say, okay, this tastes like this and this. You know, sometimes you name something, and you put that thought of that taste in their head already. So they'll say, oh, it really do taste like this, but really it don't. But they already thinking that because of what the name is, so they led in that direction. So it's like, again, if I name a strain after Michael Landon, that ain't got, yeah, it tastes like what it tastes like, which that shit ended up tasting a lot like sherbet leaning Which if I was gonna do something, I would cross that with CC. Actually, is what I do want to do one day because I actually think Mike Landon is reg, so I actually do want to do that, but I don't want to do that because it would just probably fucking create sherbet some kind of way because they both really have that dominant that taste. But that's how I'd end up naming strains, and then it's like I can name shit goofy and do whatever I want to do. I don't try to get too stupid. You know what I'm saying? I try to theme everything, you know, if I can. But that's how I do it.
Yeah, man. The last two strains that I made, the lasagna and the Tommy Gun Honey Bun. The reason why I named them that is because one, I had the Rain song, right? And then there was Tommy Gun Honey Bun. So I thought that shit would be tight to make a strain based off of that song. And then the second thing with the lasagna, when I was looking around at like foods and shit like that and how to market it, one of the things I really wanted to do, man, I wanted to try to implement like cartoon characters. So I wanted to actually put like Garfield and Heathcliff and shit like that on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's a food that a lot of people don't be talking about as far as like strain wise. And what ended up being very interesting, Tommy Gun Honey Bun. Hey, you know, I got reviews that, hey man, it tastes kind of like honey. You know what I'm saying? So I think the shit is funny. You know,
sometimes you do get lucky like that. Like for real, sometimes
yeah.
you name some shit and you're like, damn, this actually ended up being like that.
And the lasagna to me kind of tastes like not in a funny way, man. That shit kind of tastes like oregano-ish. Like it tastes herby for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Italianish.
Yeah, like Italian seasoning. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey man, that shit was pretty interesting how that shit turned out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was named.
What's up, bud?
What's up?
Okay. We're gonna finally get to our first topic.
Second topic, man. We're just how you name a strain, man. Let's get to this second one.
Mini topic. That was a mini topic. Nevada officials take next step to stop penalizing boxers and MMA fighters over marijuana. Now, while this might be a decent read, I feel like just the title alone, bro, we know what they're gonna talk about. And before anybody read anything, I would just like to say this is just another following trend that has been going on with trying to get marijuana to be on some type of list or whatever. Not list, get it off the list to where you can actually use it as far as post recovery and things like that, right? So I think we're gonna see a lot of shit like this happening. But
man, I think this shit is about pre-fight. This shit
so?
ain't even about, that's what I think. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But one of the reasons why I thought this shit was pretty interesting is because a lot of people are starting to bet now. You know what I'm saying? So would you take Nate Diaz on weed or Nate Diaz off weed? Which one do you want? You know what I'm saying? So I think you're gonna see a difference in the type of fighters that are around, the type of people who win, the type of people who lose, just shit like that. But let's see.
I think so. Nevada regulators have now formally proposed to adopt a rule change that would protect athletes from being penalized for using or possessing marijuana in compliance with the state law. Pretty much kind of like how you said, kind of hedge their bets trying to get ready for it, I guess, because they just, obviously you got to propose it before anything can happen. But the NSAC voted to send the regulatory amendment to the governor last year. They were also required to go through a separate rulemaking process to codify the policy, submitting it to the Legislative Council Bureau. The LCB lost cuz blood in May, Last week, LCB sent the reformatted draft proposal back to NSAC, which regulates unarmed combat sports such as boxing and MMA within the state, with a largely identical version of what the commission had originally submitted, with mostly technical and formatting changes. Yada yada yada. So basically, cause this is motherfuckers little long. They basically proposing for a motherfucker to use that shit. I'm just trying to see when do. Okay, that's what I want to see. While the proposed regulations will still say that the commission adopts the WADA list of banned substances for athletes, which continues to include marijuana for the intentional governing body scientific review. They are seeking to add language to carve out an exception for cannabis for fighters state. The regulation says that the possession, use, or consumption of cannabis or cannabis products will not be deemed an anti-doping violation. Notwithstanding the laws of the jurisdiction where the possession, use, or consumption may have occurred. Previously, the rules specifically said, provided such possession, use, or consumption is legal under the laws of the state of Nevada. So this seems to create a broader safeguard. Kind of pretty much what you said, hedging a bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And hey, look, man, not even just hedging a bet, man. Just like, you know, with all this shit and gambling and shit like that going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may be small, but in my mind, that's something that, like I said, I think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, why this would even be a issue in boxing and MMA. You know what I mean? Like, take that shit off the banned substance list. Let these niggas get it in, do what they gotta do, and you know, shit, we'll see what happens, man. You fuck with the boxing, you fuck with the MMA. You watch Israel Adesanya get choked out. Did you see it? Did you just see that shit happen?
I did not. I mean, I seen it in my I seen it in like, you know, my timeline or whatnot, but I didn't actually like see it. But I know you fuck with it. What happened? Real quick.
Nah, shit, I don't. That nigga just got choked out. Shit, it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga lost. But yeah,
Moving right along.
Topic.
We'll try to hit a topic kind of close to. I know we got West Coast people in here, right? You want to read this or shall I?
should I read it, man?
Bam, there we go.
California regulators canceled the license of a marijuana testing lab that allegedly faked test results and tampered with equipment so it could offer passing test results to cannabis products potentially contaminated with dangerous pesticides and mold. Northridge-based California Cannabis Test Labs was first discovered to have engaged in activity that poses a threat to public health by the State Department of Cannabis Control, or the DCC, in February 2022, according to the documents obtained by MJ Biz Daily. The July 24th notice from DCC Deputy Director Michael Cheng, sorry about last week's post, Mr. Cheng, lists 20 alleged violations uncovered at California Cannabis Test Labs, CCTL. The DCC's decision to cancel CCTL's license was the first reported by Weed Week.
Weed Week.
Gotta check them out. According to the letter, the DCC canceled the lab's provisional license and denied its application for an annual license. Alleged violations include deliberately taking bench sheet records for I can't really see that.
Pesticides and mycotoxins.
Yeah, mycotoxins. Retesting samples to produce false and artificially
inflated levels of THC.
And manipulating lab equipment to be unable to detect
Solvents
Solvents and pesticides identified as cancerous by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna read one or two more paragraphs. CTL's laboratory director, who was not identified in the DCC's letter, also allegedly signed a certificate of analysis for cannabis products that reported no detection of pesticide chlorphenapir. But a test conducted later by the state on samples collected from the same batch found nearly 600 times the amount of chlorphenapir allowed under state law, according to the DCC. 600 times the amount. What the?
What
My
in
goodness.
the chlorphenapir? What in the chlorphenapir?
Yes. What the fuck? Well, yeah. What the hell, man? What the hell? Man, so you took the license. Now, here's my question, right? Who's going to jail? Does that make me a bad person? That make me a bad person because I want to know who's going to jail for this shit.
Bro, and this, look, other violations of state law alleged in Ching's letter include sampling from only 3,000 vapor cartridges when the batch size listed on a COA is 91,000 units, showing a repeated pattern of non-compliant sampling for regulatory compliance products. Running tests for fungicides. I ain't even finna fucking try that one. Not at all. That motherfucker look like it's
breeze, benzene. Yep. That's
which the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is moving to ban in such a way that it would not exceed a state action limit. Man, failing to report accurate total THC on at least 10 COAs showing a repeated pattern of reporting inaccurate and inflated cannabinoid results. Bro, that'd be the problem. And then they falsify the COAs by reporting inaccurate results from lab data. Man, it's just like, bro, it's just like everything else, cuz that's the part that's just crazy, right? Because it's a lot of older people, right, that's just gonna go out there and put their faith on this shit saying this, or you know how many people I've heard say this shit was 19% THC, or this shit was 22% THC. But I smoked this other stuff that was 31 and it didn't give me as high. You know what I mean? And I tell people to stop putting all your trust in what the fucking label, just what the label says. You know what I mean? And this is proof. Like, what? Like, look, if THCA out this very dab I just showed y'all that I was having the resin, the live resin. If THCA and THC is the same thing, why the fuck does that thing have a THCA percentage and a THC percentage? That's the crazy part, because I only need one. I don't need. Give me the one that's important. Don't give me pre or post lighting. Give me the one that matter. You know what I mean? That's my thing. All these numbers confuse shit, and people that don't like mess with shit like that, they don't understand. They just reading high number best. That's all they think. High number best. I think you was right about that. Hold on. In 1 moment.
Yep. Looks like someone maybe has a delivery. Maybe got some pizza or some shit like that delivered to the crib. Man, that's a question I got for y'all, man. Who got the best? What chain got the best pizza? Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. If you gotta order you a pizza, it's gotta be.
I come back and talk about pizzas.
Yeah, man. Who you ordering from the chains, man? I know you probably going emos.
No, because I want to go order. If we ordering from a chain, look at 1010 Farms. He's like pizza. He's like pizza, guys. if it's one of the major chains, like that, I feel like that every state will have like probably the big three. I would be like Pizza Hut, Domino's, or Papa John's, because like those are the three that's probably gonna be in everybody state in this chat. Like I don't even know. I've never had pizza, guys, so I don't even know if that's like we might have one here, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. So I wouldn't say my favorite pizza for real because it's not gonna be where y'all at from. So I would have to pick. To me, I would have to pick from one of the ones that is from like where y'all from or where everybody can relate. Right now, that wouldn't be my favorite out of those three. It would probably be Pizza Hut out of those like
for
three.
sure, easy. Pizza Hut with the pan pizza, nigga.
But like my favorite pizza is like Pantera's or this spot called Nick and Elena's. The Nick and Elena spot would be kind of like the emos, which which you just tore that motherfucker a new asshole when you came here. Like, man, it's just a cracker, which is kind of resembles that Chicago tavern style. That Pizza Hut trying to call it now. But yeah, Pizza Hut's like, yeah, it's like a ghost town here kind of too.
Man, look here, I had fucking Pizza Hut last week. And them pan pizzas ain't never going out. Never gonna go out because you can't fuck that up. Can't fuck that up. And look, man, don't be high and feeling like a kid, nigga. Yeah, and get you like 2 of them personal pan pizzas.
Oh man, and when I go, I do the little $7 joint, nigga. The pizza and the 5 little boneless wings for $7. The little person, man, I smack that down real quick. You know what I'm saying? That be that, cause I don't like spending money. If I'm gonna do that, because typically, man, I don't spend a lot of money out eating. What up, Guido? Man, we could do the last topic, man. Not at Guido here. You know what I'm saying? We was waiting on you, Guido, before we finish this last topic.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Oh man, you put me on the spot.
Next topic.
Now this is one that's close to home for me. I'm gonna go into in depth probably a little later, because you know this article made me realize every place is like kind of different. Like every cannabis, like everybody dispensary ain't gonna be exactly the same, but it's gonna be kind of the same. You know what I mean? So one thing we can always say is, man, it's constantly shit getting recalled. Missouri Cannabis Company scramble to respond to massive product recalls. So all my St. Louis cats in here, and even if you ain't from St. Louis, you from St. Charles, which is really about 5 minutes away. I've never seen recalls of this magnitude in any other state. This is kind of unprecedented. Now, first of all, if
by
you
Rebecca Rivas. Never been to any other state in my life.
right. Now, if you been following, because we had a lot of Missouri shit on the show earlier where they was talking about making $1 billion and shit like that. Well, hey, it was massive product recalls when they was making that $1 billion. So let's read about it. State regulators issue, and we got a brain fucking CT going on right here. That's crazy.
Damn, I'm just looking at the numbers. Damn. Go ahead.
Yeah. State regulators issued 2 cannabis recall notices last week involving 135,000 marijuana products, more than double Missouri's first massive cannabis product recall a year ago. So, nigga, a year ago they had fucking 40,000. You know what I'm saying? 70,000. Yeah, they had 70,000 last year. That ain't shit. Like, bro, that's crazy. 70,000.
I'll show you 2023.
You hear me? I've never seen recalls of this magnitude in any other state, said Nick Ranella, CEO of Hippos Cannabis. This is kind of unprecedented. Since the announcement, Ranella and facility owners around the state have scrambled to quarantine thousands of vapes, edibles, and interestingly enough, pre-rolled joints, right, in their secure vaults. I wondered, they didn't say nothing about the raw flower. That's interesting. And they didn't say nothing about the extracts either. That's interesting. Anyway, Now they'll wait until state regulators tell them what to do with those products. Problem is, some of them are still holding products from last year's recall, which centered around Robertsville-based manufacturer Delta Extraction, because their recall is still being challenged. However, others opted to work with the state to destroy those products. That's where the stress comes from. If a dispensary or facility has a small vault and you have product that you have to quarantine, it makes it difficult space-wise for you to bring in other inventory to keep the business moving. That's why you just got to destroy that shit like that, like dude said. Fuck it. The first recall came on the night of August 6th, stating the Division of Cannabis Regulation was working in partnership with Marceline-based cultivation facility NGWMO LLC to alert patients and consumers about a mandatory product recall. The grow facility is run by Nature's Grace and Wellness, which founded a family-owned farm in Vermont, Illinois in 2014 after the state passed medical marijuana. Tim O'Hearn, COO and General Counsel of Nature's Grace, is listed as the designated contact for the facility. This recall involves 2,650 products and has to do with the products being tested too soon in the process. The recalled marijuana products were not completely tested prior to being sold to patients and consumers. The recalled marijuana product was tested at the unprocessed bud flower stage rather than being tested at the final marijuana product stage. They cheated, so they tested the actual flower, but they didn't test the derivatives of the flower. What the fuck? The second notice came 2 days later for the Springfield-based manufacturing facility. It didn't include the in partnership language. It lists about 133,000 products, which regulators said were not properly tracked in the state seed-to-sale tracing system. Okay, so these niggas were selling packs and shit out the back door. Therefore, the notice states DCR cannot verify compliance with health and safety requirements. Crazy, bro. I think thank you, Stone, the streaming clips.
Hey, look, man. You might fuck around and save somebody's life with this one, homie. That shit is definitely worth $2, nigga. Let me donate, goddamn it. Shit.
Bro.
Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but that shit, nigga, that's dastardly. Devious.
I be telling them people, you know, that I work, because I don't all that shit that got recalled, I don't really do none of that shit, right? It seemed like what them cats was doing was testing that shit on the flower level, some of that shit where it was passing and then doing what the fuck they was doing. Them pre-rolls, man, look, there could have been like fucked up weed, moldy weed that didn't get processed right. Who knows? That shit is just crazy. And I think we keep seeing a common recurring theme, right? The thing we keep seeing is the testing, no matter if it's fucked up testing or they fudging the numbers or whatever, it's never right. This shit don't be passing. Like, which makes me say, I gotta say this. Do you feel like only big business got these problems? Like, what do you feel will happen? And now I'm not talking about us, the average home grower, right? I'm talking about if you're a cat that's getting packs, right? You're just ordering packs or getting packs, however you acquire them. Do you think if you that guy, because we all know the guy that used to be at the gas station or on a corner, we all know that dude, right? Do you think if we would have got our shit tested then, it would have, like, what the fuck would it have tested for? You see what I mean? That's
man. I definitely think, man, all the weed from back in the day, man, definitely had all kind of shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's pesticides, whether it's mold, mildew, ain't no fucking telling. You know what I'm saying? But I think what happens is, ultimately, like, the people who fuck up the packs, they don't stay in business that long, right?
Right.
Because either one or two things: to grow that amount of weed to stay in business, like, you got to have fields like your boy Rafa down in Mexico. So when that Mexican brick pack was coming through, It's the reason why I was coming through because the nigga had fields and fucking fields and fucking fields of that shit. And niggas couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? But had that shit had been coming over, let's say, killing people and getting niggas sick, you know what I'm saying? That's when you have people not smoking that shit. And
Well,
ultimately, you always gotta change with the times and have better trees and shit like that too. Which, you know what I'm saying? Now the motherfuckers is doing that shit too. You know what I'm saying? They got hydroponic shops and shit like that as well. They done moved out the field, moved into the building. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit would be horrible, man. We were smoking some bullshit back in the day. And you want to know how you can tell we were smoking bullshit?
how that?
Because we was putting it in blunts. More bullshit. See what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you putting that shit in the blunt to make the shit better?
Yeah, I just think that Guido said it would have been 10 times worse had we tested it. Here's what I think. I think that everybody's right. Like you right, Guido right. I think that as we got more information, like with anything fucking else, you know, we got better. Like it wasn't no in motherfucking 91, it wasn't no testing like that. It wasn't even readily available. So I can't imagine what motherfuckers was putting in the shit to get it to grow because it didn't matter because the shit wasn't getting tested at all on no level at all. So like even if you was in wherever, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a whole lot of home growers back then. It ain't the home grower because a home grower ain't gonna really produce enough to shut down your city or county. You ain't supplying your whole city growing out of one house. You gonna have to have a network of that shit. Cause hey man, everybody loves weed, and you can never fucking keep up. It ain't no keeping up. So you really do got to be like your boy and have feels of that shit, like you just said. Oh my God, sci-fi. I was talking to some young cats at my job that was talking about turf spray and how he spray that shit on his weed and he ain't gonna fake it. Sometimes he do, and sometimes it man, these young cats will be like, he 21. So like just listen to what the shit some of these young cats say about that shit. It's crazy because it's some shit they accept, but like we don't, because we've been around. You know what I'm saying? So we not finna accept that shit. So but they accept it. None of them little cats ordering THCA off the website. You know what I'm saying? And showing it to everybody. East Bay Smokes, I think he said it was. A little rapper induce it. Oh my lord. A little rapper endorse it. I forgot what little rapper. I don't know, because I'll be knowing the young rappers, but that shit crazy. Right. But it's just all this shit is fucked up. And it would have been fucked up back then. As we get into this shit more and there's more around and it's more money involved, basically more other people's money than just black market, because everybody get their money on. Now the lab's making more money because now they testing this shit.
Sci-fi says smoke shops got fake sprayed terps fucking up the hood.
Man, for sure.
They don't even care about real weed. Hey, look, man.
Don't even know what real weed is.
They have a machine to do that. We covered that about, I don't know, maybe 20 episodes ago. Because this shit is fucked up out here. The niggas been spraying the weed, nigga, years ago. You know what I'm saying? Now these niggas is actually infusing the weed. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got a whole nother process, nigga. Whole new process.
Yeah, I wouldn't. So, it's just, that's what I think about all this testing. As we get further out, it'll be just like with our food. If you tested the food that you eat, it probably test. We got so much food in the USA that's legal that ain't even legal.
You say it was somebody you knew who was using the spray terps?
Yeah, I literally just said it. Like literally. You might have blinked out for a minute, but I literally just said it. Like
man. Call their ass out, man.
Yeah, I just literally said, little dude at my job, what are you doing? That boy spaced out. Hey, I like the windows up there. It almost looked like a classroom. Almost. A little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a problem with that shit. And as we test more, we'll find out more. But ultimately, it'll be like our food, to where We all know the best like vegetables are by the people that grow them in your farmers market. Usually, even though most of us don't go to the farmers market exclusively to get our shit, even though we know it's the best. So I look at dispensaries like grocery stores. Yeah, you're gonna feel comfortable in the grocery store because you was taught to feel comfortable in the grocery store because it's a store. Just like people feel comfortable watching the news, like news won't lie. So you feel like the store's not gonna sell nothing bad. When in fact the store is selling a lot of bad shit. You just don't really give a fuck about it because it's in the store. And then you be feeling like if it's bad, they wouldn't
Well,
sell it.
nah, I think the difference is, man, with the store or the dispensary, you're gonna at least find out when there is a product recall. But shit, man, if you just buying shit any other way, man, your ass gonna be excuse me, my bad. Your ass will never know. You won't even know that you potentially were at risk or exposed. But
Mhm.
hey, man, maybe that's better that you don't know.
They say ignorance is bliss, so I think it does kind of boil down to that. Like this shit means something to us in the small community that we in, but a majority of the people that's buying weed, it shocked me to know how many people just really don't give a fuck. They just want to get high. They don't care. It's like, oh man, I was just trying to get high, man. Shit cool. Like, bro, you don't give a fuck what you don't care that you smoking battery. You don't care that nickel battery and that vape pen is like that's what you smoking because it ain't much like vape juice around that bitch. You smoking all battery. You don't even give a fuck about what that do. So like, yeah, ignorance is bliss because like, damn, if I know what it do, now I'm fucked up if I keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But if I it's like plausible deniability. Like if I don't know for real, then I can't really be mad because shit, I ain't really even know for real. Like I really didn't know what it did to me, you know. I really didn't know. It's like smoking vape, any kind of vape. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, in about 20 years, they could say vapes lead to whatever. But like right now, it's like, well, I know cigarettes are bad. I know those are bad. So we don't know how bad vapes are. So it's got to be better than a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's where people like go, and your mind is at ease. Just like even the shit that ain't recalled in the store, they got red dye number 14. That's like illegal in every like no other country uses that shit but us. So like shit like that, and we feel like it's cool to use it because it's in the store. We in a dispensary would be like that. Yeah, it's fucked up. But if it was fucked up real bad, it wouldn't be no weed in there. I mean, it ain't like what people say about the food. If it was really that bad, it wouldn't even be no stores. Like it can't be that bad. Hey man, what you gonna do? What we supposed to do? Just get cattle? And that's kind of what people feel like they got cattle. Yeah, nigga, get cattle. That's how we feel is like people that grow weed. We telling them, hey man, I'll smoke that shit. And they like, well, what you supposed to do? We like grow your own. You know what I'm saying? But a person that had like a farm would be telling us, "Hey man, you need to get you a cow, couple chickens." You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It's just all about what a person's willing to do and what they want to do, and what they willing to turn their head on. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I was just saying that sci-fi. A lot of these cats will spray the weed that you're buying on the streets because it smell like this, and they can spray it and it look like that. Like, yeah, the shit is crazy. Like, I kind of enjoy being older compared to the motherfuckers that I be around because, like, I know what real shit is, and that shit might be getting you super duper high for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It might not even be weed no more.
It's Formula 51.
Chicken and cows, yeah. See, now look, this is what I would say to that. Like somebody else would say to me, man, I'm not trying to have no fucking chicken and cows. That shit too much work. So, is it gonna be better? Yeah, but I don't think I can slaughter a cow for the meat. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't think I could do that
Why
like
not?
AP. Just because, man. Not unfortunately, not because. Oh man, I don't want to see anything lose his life. Not because of that. But it would be because, which I wouldn't want to do that, but that wouldn't be the reason that stopped me. Like, man, all that work, all that cleanup, all that fucking cleanup. Then I gotta skin that bitch. Then I gotta cut that bitch up into pieces. You know, oh my god, there's so much work. Look, bro, I just want to reach into my refrigerator and like fry up the meat. Swear to God, I do not want to raise baby calves and name them and kill them. Man, I'm not fucking with no dinosaurs. And why is that cat? Why is the car the smallest thing in that picture? Even the cookie's bigger than the fucking car, dog.
Because it's down the street. The car is further down the street.
Man, that ain't far enough. That's not far enough, nigga. That is not far enough. Nigga, even the cactus, nigga, on Roy's, that motherfucker bigger than the motherfucking car.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, man.
Big.
It's been another episode of Stone the Streamy, man. I personally enjoyed this episode a lot, man. Particularly,
You just got a
had me
chance.
dying laughing, man.
You just got a chance to show that cookie off is what you like.
Hey, did you get that email I sent you? I did send you an email. Make sure you check that out after the show. And I know you said you was gonna play the other version of Rain. If you're gonna do that,
Do it now, because I got shit to do. I got you. I got you.
Shit out, man.
Yeah. Why I do? Let me give me 1 second. Yeah, we could. You should have reminded me. A little bit of volume, y'all.
Sounds strange, but I wish you would. All these hundreds and this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gone, cause it's gone. All these hundreds and this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds and this bitch is gon' Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gon' hope you brought your umbrella, it's gon' and we gon' cause it's gon' rain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so Waco. Flame. Put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. You did 2 things that a nigga know. Pot of beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. 2 things that a nigga know. Pot of beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. That man go. Peep the game. Check the lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. That man go. Peep the game. Check the lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. All of these niggas, they looking for game. Line in they pockets, they flooding they pockets, they lining they pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. But one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone.
Tommy gun, 100 bun.
Hope you brought
Get
your
you
own
some.
It's gone.
FYGspray.com.
Cause it's gone.
All y'all
Bitches gone.
coming out.
Tommy gun.
Be sure and check me out Tuesday, 620 West Coast. Nope, 620 Central, 420 West Coast. East Coast, you gotta figure that shit out.
All these hundreds and this bitch is gone.
This show was dope.
Tommy gun, 100
Have
bun,
fun.
it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we
I'm
gon'
growing out some San Luis ribs right now. But we'll talk about that more on Tuesday. Appreciate all you motherfuckers coming out. That shit was dope. You like the remix version? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the remix. We gonna send it out on the original, right? And we will see all you good people We will see all you good people Tuesday. And then next week. Y'all be easy. Enjoy y'all Sunday.
Get the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre.
Get out of here.
Brain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so Waco. Flame. Put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. All of these niggas, they looking for game. Lining their pockets, they flooding their pockets. They lining their pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. But one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone.